Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Shannon. So today is going to be another installment in my series of Can You Believe I Haven't Tried It? So I did just do a video on the Milani 2-in-1 Concealer Foundation. So basically the series is talking about products that are they're older products, or they're products that people raved about here on YouTube or maybe still rave about that I just haven't got around to trying. So I decided today I would actually use a beauty product that was really raved about probably a year and a half to a couple of years ago here on YouTube when it got released. So what I'm talking about is the Silisponge. So here is the little bag that mine came in. So there is a little story about this. By the way, if you haven't been here before, welcome. If you like any of my videos, make sure you give me a thumbs up. It does help. And of course, hit that subscribe button down below. But yeah, guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the product and then we'll get into application of me trying this. So I purchased this from Molly Cosmetics. So when I was looking into getting this, this company actually came about in 2016, so it's a newer company. So when I looked into buying this, I really wanted to get the original Silisponge. Like I wanted to get it from the company that originally made it. There's something about those kind of products that I always want to get it from the company that originally releases it. As you know, many companies have come out with Silisponges since then. Not called Silisponges, but basically imitators of this product. This product is, of course, very easy to make, so it's no surprise that it was a hit, and other companies, of course, followed suit and made one. So I looked into it and I found Molly Cosmetics. Now, if you don't know anything about them, I believe they are a Singapore company. When I looked them up, that's what I could find. They do make other products, which I didn't know. They make liquid lipsticks. They have nail products. They have lashes, face products. So if you want to check them out for that, you can. I will link their company down below if you want to take a look at their webpage. And then since making the first original Silisponge, they have made other versions. Mine's actually, I think it's called Starlight. Mine's not a teardrop, so I'll show you what it looks like. So this is the little bag that it came in. I should say it took about 2.5 months to get it from them. My husband actually ordered it from me and I thought it was just lost, but I ended up getting it. And this is what it looks like. So mine's round and it just says Silisponge Molly Cosmetics. It's like a sparkly version. I will say it does feel really nice, and I kind of tapped this on my face earlier and it felt quite nice. I'm not sure what other sponges like this feel like, but it does feel pretty nice. So I'll just pop it back in here for now. So that's kind of what the one I have looks like. I believe this one retails for $12.95 US on their website. And like I said, the shipping is long, so if you order from them, keep that in mind. I don't know, guys. I'm going to go into application here in a moment, but I'll tell you, like I said, a little bit about the company. They do sell other products. It was basically started by two best friends who were kind of chatting about their love for liquid lipstick, and yeah, they decided to start a cosmetics company. One is actually a stylist and one is actually a makeup artist. So I thought that was pretty interesting and thought I would give you guys that info. So if you want to see my thoughts on this and actually see it in action through application, then just keep watching. All right, guys, so we're going to go to town on this face. Here's my sponge again. So I'm going to be using the NARS Longwear Radiant or Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So this is fairly new to my collection. I thought I would give it a try. I've worn it a couple times. I do like it so far, but we'll see how it performs with the sponge. And I'm going to throw on just a little bit of this primer first. It's the NARS Radiant Primer. I actually quite like this. So it just looks like that. It's just like a pink illuminating primer. And we'll go ahead and put that on. I'm just going to use my fingers. So we'll get that all on there. And I don't find this like overly illuminating. I will say it does have a strong, like, what is that? A strong sunscreen scent. It does have an SPF of 35. So if you don't like that, keep that in mind. You might not like that primer. But I do kind of like the look that it gives my skin, and it does pair well with the foundation. And I really want to give this a good shot. So I'm not sure how to go about this. I guess I'm just going to pump it onto this and then go straight in. And we'll try to get my hair at least a little bit out of the way. This piece especially. All right. If I look crazy, that's all right. You guys will see me after when I look good. So I'm going to put it just on this side where the writing isn't on it. And this foundation pumps out like a really small amount. So I'm gonna put 3 pumps on there so you guys can kind of see how much is on there, and I'm gonna go straight in. So I had to stop for just a moment to get a mirror, so we're gonna continue. So I'm just gonna put that back. I will say, I don't mind the feel of this, but it feels like it's just like, the product is just kind of sliding, like it's not actually working into my skin, which I'm used to. I don't know if I'm loving this, guys. I feel like there's just like, I feel like this just isn't like blending into my skin. And getting around the nose area is really hard. Do people actually like this thing? Like, I'm not liking this, guys. You can't like work it into your skin. It just kind of like sits. I'm thinking I should have dotted it like all around. I would suggest if you're going to use this to definitely do it before like you do other makeup, because I feel like it would be hard to do your eyes like after you apply this. I don't know. Or I feel like it would be hard to do your eyes actually like if you had them. What am I saying? I feel like, I don't even know what I'm saying, guys. It's too early. I feel like I would always do my eyes after is what I meant to say, not before. Because I feel like I would get them really messy if I had them done right now. Right now I'm covering them with foundation. So I will say that that went a long way. Like, I pretty much have my whole face done. But I feel like this side is really, like, so freaking wet. And it's hard to, like, bring it down your neck. I don't know, guys. I don't like this, I don't think. But I do feel like I should have dotted it a little bit better, like. Okay. So I'm gonna do just a little more of a pump just to do this side, and we'll try it kind of like over there. So I'll just put a very little bit because it goes pretty far. I look like ghostly right now, by the way, but this foundation actually matches me pretty good. I can't believe that I never tried this, and I've had it for so long, guys. All right. So my nose is definitely not looking like the best. I really think that's as good as I'm gonna get it with the sponge. Like, oh, I mean, it would be easy to clean off. It's definitely easier than like using a brush. So there's that. I am gonna take my Tarte brush though and blend this in more because I honestly don't like how this looks. It just looks so heavy and cakey. I actually think it's kind of good that your brush absorbs the product, because if not, it's just it's just too much. I guess you could try to use less with that sponge. But yeah, I feel like you can't blend into your hairline very well with that without making like a huge mess. And I don't know, I'm not crazy about that. Yeah, like that looks 10 times better with a brush now that I've gone over it. Like, so much better. Even though I've probably lost a little coverage, it doesn't look as heavy and cakey. But I will say the one plus about this is that you do not waste any product because it doesn't absorb anything, obviously. But it doesn't really apply it that well either because I don't find it pushes it into your skin. It just kind of sits it on top of your skin and spreads out, like slides around, which isn't what I want in a foundation. So I don't care or what I want in an applicator. God, I can't talk today. But yeah, I more want something that's gonna kind of make it melt into my face, which I find a brush or a beauty blender does. Yeah, so I think that looks a lot, 1,000 times better. But just for shits and giggles, let's try a little bit of concealer with this. So I'm actually going to apply the concealer and then I'm going to use the Silisponge. So let's go in. So I'm just going to put a small amount, not too much, because I feel like if I put too much, then I'll be forever blending. Okay, so let's take this. Why am I using my freaking... Okay, I just used my brush. Let's just disregard because we're going to go back in with the Silisponge and actually try that. Yeah, this isn't working. It's not working, guys. It looks so bad. Oh my god. Who came up with this idea? What am I talking about? I explained to you who came up with this idea. I don't know. Look at that. I look like a cakey disaster. I can't. I'm going to go back to my brush now. I'm going to throw my brush, then I'm going to go back to it. So I'm going to go back to my brush and try to fix what is my face. This is just so much easier to spread out, and it's way easier to like do your makeup this way. Just saying. Okay, so I'm going to set my under eye area with a little Fit Me powder. I am not going to use the Silisponge for that because I can already foresee that that would be a disaster. So I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in 05 Fair, and I'm just using this Tarte brush. This was like part of their holiday collection. I love this powder, by the way. It's really nice. And they have quite a few like shade options, which I think is good. Especially with all the controversy going around with actually Tarte. So good on you, Fit Me. And Maybelline, I should say. So I'm just gonna lightly set this. I always do heaviest under my eyes, but yeah, we'll lightly set this. Do right there. I'm just going to take this big fluffy brush also and just kind of like put that all over my face. I find this foundation does need a setting powder. Like, it's not one of those foundations that you can just do no setting powder. It doesn't last as long without setting powder, so keep that in mind if you're getting that NARS Radiant foundation. I wouldn't agree as much with the long wear without setting it. Alright, so that's with help from a brush. Obviously you've seen kind of what it looked like with just this, and it was a mess. But yeah, I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup off camera and then I will be right back. Alright guys, so I'm back. So yeah, you get to see kind of the application process of using this product. I have to say, wasn't a fan. I didn't think it did a very good job. It definitely makes the product spread out more and it doesn't absorb any product, so none is wasted. But honestly, I just feel like it kind of slides around your face. It doesn't kind of blend into your skin or absorb into your skin like I like a foundation to. So for me, the Silisponge definitely was not a hit. I probably won't use this again, but I thought it was cool to actually finally give it a try since I have had it for so long and have never used it. Hopefully you guys got some entertainment out of the video. Of course, I did end up having to use a brush to kind of finish this look out. I didn't do much with my makeup today. Just didn't feel like it, kind of having a chill day. But yeah, guys, that's my thoughts on it. Not a big fan. Don't really think it's worth the $10 or whatever you pay. And I know you can get fakes of this, but I don't think any of them would really work that well. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you, of course, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, of course, for watching, and I will see you in my next video.